Welcome to Coin Explorer. All right, Coin Explorers, get ready to be amazed, because today we're about to explore a coin that might seem small, humble even, but behind its tiny frame lies a story so rich, so mysterious, and so potentially rewarding that it could redefine everything you thought you knew about pocket change. This, right here, is the 1988 Australian 5-cent coin. Now wait, don't let its size fool you. Don't let that quiet metallic glint go unnoticed. Because in the world of rare coins, sometimes the smallest pieces carry the biggest stories. Some collectors and numismatists around the world believe this coin could be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands. And in rare cases, the bidding wars have pushed estimates into mind-blowing figures. So let's dive deep into this remarkable piece of history. Let's explore its origins, design, hidden details, and most importantly, the reasons why collectors are hunting this coin with such passion. The coin at a glance. First, let's look at what we're dealing with. The 1988 Australian 5-cent coin is made from copper-nickel, a strong and corrosion-resistant alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This gives it a durable silvery appearance that resists tarnish and age. It has a diameter of 19.41 millimeters, weighs 2.83 grams, and features a reeded edge. On the obverse side, designed by the legendary Raphael Makhlouf, we see the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, wearing the royal diadem. Surrounding her profile are the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1988. That year wasn't just any year. 1988 marked the bicentennial of European settlement in Australia, a monumental time of reflection, debate, and national identity. And now, the reverse. Designed by Stuart Devlin, it features the beloved and elusive Echidna, an egg-laying mammal native to Australia, wrapped protectively around the number 5. The Echidna, with its sharp spines and tucked pose, represents both nature and defense, a symbol of the wild and untamed beauty of the Australian landscape. But beneath that cute and quirky creature lies a secret that only serious collectors talk about, a secret that could turn this common-looking coin into a treasure worth thousands or more. A coin born in a bicentennial year. Let's zoom out for a moment. 1988 wasn't just any year in Australia's timeline. It was a moment of intense national significance, 200 years since the arrival of the First Fleet, marking the beginning of colonial settlement. During this time, the Royal Australian Mint was producing coins at full capacity, and special attention was given to all denominations in circulation. Commemorative editions were being released. Experimental dies were being tested. In this bustling minting environment, anomalies happened. And anomalies are what collectors dream about. Some experts believe that certain 5-cent coins minted in 1988 exhibit unofficial die variations, possible minting errors, and other oddities that escaped quality control, making them ultra-rare. The rarity factor. What to look for? Now you're probably wondering, what exactly makes the 1988 Australian 5-cent coin so special? It's not about all 1,988 coins. It's about specific variations, error strikes, and exceptional condition. Here's what collectors have been chasing. Double strikes, coins that were hit by the die twice, creating a ghost-like double image. Off-center minting, slight misalignment that results in part of the design being pushed toward the rim. Clipped planchets, coins where a portion of the edge is missing due to a cutting error. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs where the die cracked during striking. High-grade condition, coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Some of these coins, especially in near-perfect condition with errors, have fetched jaw-dropping figures at private auctions and online platforms. In the right conditions, estimates have reached into the thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. And while official government confirmation of these values doesn't exist, the collector market speaks loud and clear. The collector's market, supply meets obsession. In numismatics, rarity fuels desire. Combine that rarity with a compelling historical backdrop, and the value can skyrocket. The 1988 Australian 5-cent coin stands at the intersection of national history, minting intrigue, and collector passion. Over the past decade, the market for rare Australian coins has grown rapidly. Online forums buzz with rumors. Collectors trade stories of finds in estate sales and flea markets. And when a verified error coin or high-grade 1988 5-cent piece hits the market, bidding wars follow. In 2021, a high-grade specimen, showing both pristine surfaces and a minor double strike, reportedly drew offers north of $10,000. While these aren't official auction results, they're whispered among experts as proof that the legend is real. But could you have one? Here's where it gets really exciting, because the 1988 5-cent coin wasn't pulled from circulation. It wasn't a commemorative issued only to collectors. It was minted in the tens of millions and released directly into the hands of the public. Which means this: you could be holding one right now. It could be sitting in a forgotten jar of change. It could be mixed in with inherited currency, tucked away in a drawer, or hidden inside a coin album you haven't opened in years. But don't just look at the date. Look deeper. Inspect the edges. Check for misalignments. Look closely at the echidna's claws and face. Are they clear or fuzzy? Is the coin slightly off-center? Does it have any unusual markings? And most importantly, consider grading. A professional grade from a trusted company like NGC or PCGS could be the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and one that collectors fight for. The thrill of the hunt. There's something magical about hunting rare coins. Every collector knows the feeling, the thrill of discovery, the hope that the next coin could be the one. The 1988 5-cent coin feeds this excitement like few others. It's small, it's mysterious. It's hiding in plain sight. And every year, as more coins are lost, damaged, or discarded, the surviving examples, especially those in near-perfect condition, become even more valuable. Material, design, and symbolism. Let's circle back to the coin's design, because every detail tells a story. The Echidna design was chosen not just for its uniqueness, but to celebrate Australia's diverse wildlife. Unlike other nations that feature eagles, lions, or royal crests, Australia chose a creature that many people outside the continent had never seen. It's an egg-laying mammal, a spiny, quiet, protective animal, much like the collectors who protect and treasure coins like this. And then there's the material: copper-nickel, durable, resistant to corrosion. A perfect metaphor for the coin itself, surviving decades, holding value, and resisting the erosion of time. Behind the scenes, minting mysteries. The Royal Australian Mint is one of the world's most advanced, but even the best facilities aren't immune to quirks. In the late 1980s, Australia was undergoing changes, both politically and economically. Machinery was being upgraded, dyes were being reused, and quality control was adapting to higher production demands. Some believe that in this period of transition, test strikes and experimental minting may have resulted in a few unique 5-cent coins slipping through the cracks, unnoticed, undocumented, and now, priceless. The emotional connection. Beyond the metal and the market, there's something deeply emotional about rare coins. They are time machines, connecting us to moments in history. The 1988 5-cent coin isn't just a collectible, it's a portal to a year when Australia looked back on its 200-year journey and asked, who are we and where are we going? Owning this coin is like holding a question in your hand, and possibly an answer written in silver. So here's the big takeaway. Don't judge a coin by its size. The 1988 Australian 5-cent piece may be small in stature, but it's massive in meaning. Whether it holds financial value or simply symbolic weight, it's a piece worth paying attention to. check your change. Look through old collections. Ask relatives. Because somewhere out there, one of these coins might just be waiting, and it could be your hidden gem. Thanks for watching, Coin Explorers. If stories like this fascinate you, if the thrill of the hunt excites you, and if you believe that history can be hidden in the most ordinary objects, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with your fellow collectors. And remember, what looks like loose change today could be tomorrow's hidden fortune. So keep hunting, keep learning, and may your next discovery be the one that changes everything.